While you are entering in the room, do me a favor and go ahead and post your name and where you're from so we know who's joining us today. I am going horseback riding with my family today for my wife's birthday, so I am in casual attire, but we're going to make the most of this because today we're going to try and implement what we talked about on Wednesday. Now, in today's day and age, every time you do a podcast, it's always better to videotape it, because when you videotape it, you can use it on the most powerful search engine platform, and that is YouTube. Podcasting is great because you can hijack each other's audiences, because you're going to post the interview not only to your audience, but you're going to also post it to their audience. What I'd like to know from the audience is, how often do you currently create video content? So whether it's you're recording a video, you're doing a presentation like a broadcast, a webinar, or you're actually doing a podcast, are you doing the recording part? Are you doing it daily, weekly, monthly, or never? What I wanted to remind you too, before we get too far in, is that today, based on the most engaged participants that we have here today, welcome Carol, welcome Allison, I'm going to be giving away your choice of either this is a podcast lapel mic, or an actual podcast mic if you're doing virtual interviews, or a set of lighting. Oh my gosh, starting some sort of broadcast or podcast is overwhelming, and it being overwhelming, people don't get off the starting line, and that's where this is the biggest opportunity for you. Okay, well then let's bring Allie in so you guys can see what there we go. Hey Allie, thanks for joining. Appreciate it. Are you at an event?
No, I'm at a McDonald's.
Oh, you're at a McDonald's. I caught you at McDonald's. This is like man on the street. I love this.
It's man on the street. It's Allie in the drive-through.
Outstanding. Okay.
So John's latest is he can't drive for 3 months. So Friday, I'm the chauffeur hanging out at McDonald's.
My mom, when she was in hospice, I did the same thing. How much easier is it for you to record a broadcast once a week rather than all your social media?
It's easier than it was a year ago, for sure.
And is it nice to be able to have a pre-scheduled time that you can record everything and then hand it over and be done with your social media for a week?
Mine's not quite so consistent as far as an exact time to do that, just because my schedule's a little wonky. But yeah, I mean, once I've got it done, once I come up with a topic, as everything else.
Thank you, Allie. I appreciate that very much. I also wanted to show people in Streamyard, the podcast format, where you can go side by side screens automatically, and you can layer in to make it look a little bit better. But the bottom line is, the benefit to a podcast is it's a conversation. So if it's a conversation, well, then we don't need to edit it, because if you edit, unless you're editing out an entire question and an entire answer, which hopefully you don't, because you want those conversations to be as natural as possible. If you're using that 20 to 30 minutes of recording each week, and it's basically providing everything you need for 10 days, well, then that should be an essential part of your business and will give you a competitive edge. In the sales industry, only about 5% are participating in creating their own video content. Remember, social media is like free advertising. It's a handshake. And that's what your basic social media is. It's a handshake or a mini commercial for why they should listen to you for a longer conversation.